Man, what a difference a week can make, man. What's good, everybody? I am Mac, back with another video. As always, do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, follow on Instagram. Said last week after the Browns game where I thought that his play calling was really bad, to put it lightly. I think Arthur Smith may have just saved his job, and I think that the play calling on Sunday was a big contributing factor as to why we put up 44 points on the Bengals, why we got over 500 yards of offense, and why Russell Wilson had that incredible game, the best game of his career. Well, not of his career, but the best game of his Steeler career, I meant to say, at least so far, man. 414 passing yards. And when we first hired Arthur Smith, I didn't real I was kind of cynical of it at first because I was like, okay, this is a run heavy type of guy. I don't think he's going to I don't think he's going to be real advantageous with the quarterbacks that we got now with Russell Wilson and Justin Fields. I don't know about this, but you know, last week where I thought that his play calling was just so bad and it was so predictable where the Browns could just pick up on it and they knew what we were going to throw at them. Now it's like Arthur Smith almost just, well, not even almost. I mean, he pretty much abandoned the entire run game, and he went with the fact that Russell Wilson was starting, and he went with the fact that this was his game to lose and it was his game to win, and he made it count that he was going to make Russell Wilson win this game for us. And you saw it right there because Russ had 38 pass attempts in that game against the Bengals, which is his season high, his Steeler high at the very least. 38 pass attempts. This is not the type of game plan that Arthur Smith is usually used to having, with him being a ground and pound type of guy, a run heavy type of guy. And he has Russell Wilson go out there, throw the ball 38 times. And, that kind of leads into what I'm going to be saying about the run game as a whole with this video here. The run game has been really subpar, to say the very least. I mean, 28th in yards per carry this year. So at some point, you got to figure that you got to stop being too predictable. And as much as that I like Najee Harris, and for as much that he's been up and down this year, can't be that predictable. Can't be that one-dimensional when it comes to offense. Because ever since Russell Wilson got the green light to be the starting quarterback of this team a third of the season ago, the Steelers now have more points per game. They have more yards per attempt, which is the best of Russell Wilson's entire career thus far. We have the same amount of touchdowns as we did with Justin Fields, and we have less turnovers. All that with Russell Wilson being the quarterback. We now are in the top 10 in points scored this season, and that's including the starts with Justin Fields. And even in the starts solely with Russell Wilson, we're fifth in that department. So that's all with Arthur Smith and coaching right there as far as Russell Wilson being the quarterback goes. And I think that Arthur Smith has finally woken up to that, and he finally saw the production that this offense was getting with Russ under center. And with him being that run heavy type of guy, it seemed like on Sunday that Arthur Smith was able to use the short passing game to extend the run game, while he was also being able to give Russell Wilson the ability to take deep shot passes down the field. Because you saw that Sunday, 29 of Russ's 38 pass attempts went for less than 10 air yards on Sunday. And then for the times that he was taking shots down the field, he was 8 of 9 in deep passes. And I think the one play that exemplifies the play calling in general for Sunday was when it was that 3rd and 4 and it was under the 2-minute warning. The Steelers had the ball after Cincinnati had gotten another touchdown to make it 44-38, which would end up being the final score. And you get Justin Fields out there to run a read option. And when, like I said last week, when he tried that same thing basically against the Browns on that 4th down and they failed on it in just every way possible. This time the Steelers did it the right way, because when you run an RPO like that, you got to have receivers open. The Bengals were caught completely off guard on that play because they anticipated Justin Fields to throw the ball on 3rd and 4. And remember that 3rd down last week where all they needed was just a couple of yards and they went from the home run ball on 3rd and short? Well, this time, like I said, the Bengals were anticipating Justin Fields to throw it on 3rd and 4, and he takes it, rushes for it, 1st down, ball game. Excellent play call right there. That is the number one play call that I think that clinched the game for us, obviously, but it also exemplifies the type of game plan that Arthur Smith had going into that game on Sunday. And I think right there, this game right here, I think it may very well have just saved Arthur Smith's job as offensive coordinator for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Great game planning, great design by Arthur Smith. Incredible game thus far for Russell Wilson. So let's keep up that momentum, and let's keep it going against the Cleveland Browns, man. Let me know what you think down in the comments below. What do you think of Arthur Smith's game plan on Sunday? Mac, check it on out for the day. Have a good one, everybody.